Hi, I'm Nicola Amadora, and I want to talk about the power of vulnerability. How do we experience love in our day-to-day lives? How do we love unrestrained each other? And how do we realize the love that lives within us and enfolds us every moment of our lives? And I do not mean an airy-fairy love that leaves out the suffering we experience or the suffering that is in this world, but rather a powerful love which is able to meet everything we encounter, which is both fierce and tender at the same time. Most people are looking for that. First off, for that to occur, we need to open our hearts again. We all have built walls, and it takes courage to let the barriers come down. Often when we are young, we experience that someone close to us hurts us. And so we begin early in life to shut down that what is most vulnerable and tender in us. And innocent, we want to protect it. This is understandable. Yet, what happens in the process of that is that we cut ourselves off from life, that we start to get disconnected. And the more we build the barriers, the more we feel isolated from each other, the more we feel disconnected from the truth, and the less we can actually experience love. Often people experience, being anxious. Underneath, we hide our shame. We feel unworthy, not good enough. It doesn't help to just try to change the beliefs in us. We need to learn to open up again and meet all what arises, including our core wounds and including the pain and the joy of life. So this takes courage. And how do we cultivate that? Is by allowing ourselves to really soften again, to recognize the barriers we all have, to be honest with ourselves, and to not judge it, but rather to turn to any barrier you have and start breathing into it. Allow yourself to feel all the feelings all the way through. Because pain ultimately doesn't kill you. It just is really uncomfortable at times. However, if we pour over the cement and close up to that pain, it's like a festering wound. And that blocks us from allowing the stream of love to flow freely through us. So as we tend with great care to our own pain, we can open up again and allow ourselves to let the walls crumble, to let the barriers fall, and to fall into the love itself that holds you in this very moment. And in that moment, what happens is the greatest pearl that lives within you is revealed. And this heart in you can actually embrace everyone and everything that arises within and in this world.